Hey Flosstube, Drew here at Weasley Studios. I am back for another video. Super excited to be here. So we got a lot to do today, so let's just jump right in and get to it. I'm going to start you off with my whips. We're going to whip it real good today. Okay. Today, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm saying. Let's start with Stitching Santa. Stitching Santa. As you know, right here, my cat problem has been figured out. This is what we've done. So, the bottom is fully done. Finished the frame, got Santa's feet and legs on there, and the stuff at the bottom. So as you can tell, I took, here, let's do this. Okay. There we go. I moved the pin cushion. Oh, you really can't see that. Let me see it. You can kind of see it better. Go. You can kind of see it better when I hold something up to it. So I moved the pin cushion from inside the frame to where the cat is, and I added some more bobbins. Simple fix. A lot of people just suggested that I chart a dog in there. You know, and I thought about it, and that was a little more work than what I wanted to do. So, simple, quick fix. Just wanted to get it done so I can move on. So I worked on him last night on Sunday and a little bit today because I wanted to get that done for the video so I could show you. So it's cute. Once I get a little bit more of his top done up here, I will go ahead and backstitch all of this instead of waiting till the end, just because I'm ready for it to pop and you'll be able to see things a lot better when I show it. My second whip is Raven Queen, you know, my first Mira. She is just coming along swimmingly. Show you this gorgeous fabric. Okay, so I have the 3750, the bottom half of her dress all done. Finished that up the other day. So tonight, because it's Mirror Monday, I will start working on the top. I should have been working on that earlier today, but I really wanted to finish the bottom half of Stitching Santa. And me and Phil went on a hike early this morning. We got up, had breakfast. We live right by a state park, so we went on a hike this morning. I would say we probably 5-mile hike, 6-mile hike. And it was hot, and like I kind of feel kind of gross still. I've been having a headache ever since we got back. I don't really like being hot. I don't like the heat. Literally, if the heat is above like 70, I'm just like, I can't do it. So don't ever expect me to live somewhere super warm. Anyways, so last time I asked your all's opinion on the African Sunset, African Violet, whatever that thread was called, by Karen. Well, I was looking on the Color and Cotton website yesterday because she's having a sale that she posted in the Facebook group, and I stumbled upon Black Currant. And I ordered it, and I'm going to do that. Okay. The Carnins are $6.29 a skein on 123 Stitch, and Angela's thread is $2.25. So I'm going to save $4 and buy Color and Cotton. I've never used water lilies, so I don't know if they're better. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to be one of those stitchers that's like, oh, I bought all the expensive designer thread. We're going to call it designer thread. I ain't got time for that. I love cross-stitching. I love this hobby, and I'm not going to go in debt or be broke because I want to buy $75 worth of thread, specialty designer thread for every project. I don't have time. DMC works just fine. It's pretty, you know, and if I can buy thread from Angela that's $2.25 a skein instead of $6, I'm going to. It's just as pretty. I really like that. So, you know, I got my first color and cotton floss subscription in the mail, and I think they're wonderful. So I'm sold on Angela. She is officially my girl. Third whip. My first Mill Hill kit was Stitchy Kindness to Me from a woman named Karen, which we'll get to later. It is Joyful Santa, part of the Charm Santa Faces. So super excited to get this stitched up and ready for my Santa tree. I've been wanting to do one of these just so I can practice my beading before I get to that in Raven Queen. I've only worked on this one day. The other day on my lunch break, I had like 2 hours and I just stitched some up. Now I didn't work on this for the whole 2 hours, but so I just got one color on his face done and his eyes. So you stitch his face on this and then his hat on another piece of the perforated paper and then attach them. I was really nervous about the perforated paper. It's a lot stiffer than what I thought. So excited about that. I imagined it to be kind of flimsy. But it's not. I like it. And then my last whip is another new start this week. It is Be Ink Inspired by Stitchrovia, Emma Cogden. I'm actually doing it a stitch along with Michelle at Bendy Stitchy and Steph from Pam and Steph and Kimberly Butler, Stitching Adventure on Instagram, if you want to check her out. I've only got that much done. I've only worked on it one day, so I probably won't work on this very much, honestly. This is going to be the project I take with us to New York, so loving this. I'm going to be a color completer. I think I'm going to do all the black and then go back in and fill everything in. I think that will be kind of fun. So that's what I'm doing with that. Okay, let's rearrange. Okay, let's get into my haul. My first piece of haul is September 2009 issue of Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. Phil purchased this on eBay for me because of Nora Corbert's Sunflower Fairy, and I am just in love with her. Isn't she gorgeous? Love it. I will probably be buying some of the color and cotton threads. I don't know what threads are called for this. Oh, here we go. Oh, those are not DMC. Valdani thread? Never even heard of that. Well, I'll get my own colors. We'll color convert it. Okay. Next up in haul is 2 patterns. It was a combo pack by the Pedal Pusher. Little House on the Prairie. Here's the first one with the whole family. Well, not the whole family. There's a daughter, another daughter. That's not in this pattern, but that's fine. And then this one of just Laura. Home is the nicest word there is. Now, if any of you have ever read Little House on the Prairie, the series, one of my favorite, there's 9 books. Love Laura Ingalls. It's just good, just a good series. So read it. The second book is called Farmer Boy. It's about Laura's husband when he was little, Armanzo, and it's my favorite. Whenever I was in elementary school, I literally read it like once a week. Okay. Like I said earlier, my Color and Cotton first Floss Club subscription came in the mail, and I love it. Fall/Halloween colors. Ugh, they feel nice. They're super pretty. So we got Spiced Orange, Primitive Pumpkin, Cauldron, Witch's Socks, lovely purple color, and Chalkboard. More of a gray. I feel like it's showing a black here. There, that's a little better, I think. So, very, very pleased with these. So, I ordered, like I said earlier, I ordered the Black Currant for Raven Queen from her today, and I ordered 3 other colors from her sale just because I really like them. So, excited to get those. Now, since I just got these, my next piece of haul is where I think I'm going to use them. I got Double Double by the Prairie Schooler. Found this on eBay for like $2. It's very small. It's only 4 3/4. Well, the finished size will be 4 3/4 by 6 1/8. 8 it says, if on 16 count. So I think the orange and the black looks kind of creepy. Especially in the cats. Like, look how creepy those cat eyes are. Ugh. So I'm just going to color convert this, and I'm probably going to use these for this. Make the pumpkin the orange. Might make the witches green. I'll make their hair purple. Maybe that could be fun. So, make the snake or lizard green. Yeah, I'm just going to change the colors all up on this and make this fun. There's nothing wrong with the black. Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to change it. So stay tuned for that. Now, my next piece of haul. Super excited about this. Death by Cross Stitch, y'all. It's happening. Well, it's not happening yet, but it's going to happen. I really like the Long Dong sampler. Long Dog samplers. Sorry, there's a window. Well, not sorry. There's a window here, and I'm going to occasionally look out of it. Been looking at them. There are several that I want to do, and I was just like, why don't I just start and just take on the biggest one and do Death by Cross Stitch? So here we go. Join the Facebook group, and I'm loving seeing everyone's designs and progress and color combos. I've been thinking about a color combination for a couple days now, and I really kind of wanted to do like a dark fabric because since I like stitching on black Aida, I was like, why don't I do black Aida and like do a bright color or just white on top of it? But then, yesterday when I was on the Color and Cotton website, I found Nightlands, and I just love this. There's a lot of people that are doing using variegated thread for theirs, and I love it. The regular, just one color, not non-variegated floss also looks amazing. But I just love this Nightlands, and I'm gonna do it. Sent her a message because she's retiring some colors just to make sure this isn't retiring, because I wouldn't want to get like halfway done and then she take this color away, and she says it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So good. And what I like about Long Dog, I don't know if they do it on all their patterns, but they tell you how much floss you're going to need. So since 16 count is my favorite, and since I haven't got into linen yet, Well, even if I did 32, it would be the same. So I'm going to need 370 meters of floss. So I did the math, and I'll just need 17 skeins of floss for this. So I messaged Angela and was like about how much that would be. Only about $34, she said, for 17 skeins. She called it a hanky. So one big hanky, which equals 17 skeins, and I was like, how lucky is that? That one hanky is exactly what I need. So I think that $34 for that floss is pretty reasonable since I love it so much. Totally okay with that. So, not sure when I will start this. But who knows, it might be sooner rather than later. I can't decide if I still want... The fabric, I think, is what I don't know what to do. Do I just want to do a plain, like, white fabric with that? Do I want a little bit of color on it? Maybe a cream? I don't know. I think I may order the floss first, and then when I get the floss, then choose the fabric to see what it looks best on. I don't know. We'll see. Don't have a mug today. Instead, I have my Arctic tumbler. My niece does a lot of cheer and dance, and she was selling these for a fundraiser one time, so you could customize them. Mine's Tiffany blue, and it says Doxy Daddy. And on the other side, there's a dachshund, because, you know, I'm obsessed with the wiener dogs. Listen, y'all, if you don't have one of these, go get it, because your drink will be super cold for like 3 days. I could put ice in a drink in this, and like 3 days later, there's still ice cubes. It's still cold. Amazing. Okay, got the haul. Let's talk about needle minders. So, ever since I discovered what a needle minder was, and, you know, I follow a lot of shops that make needle minders, I've always wanted to make them. But I've never really, I could never really figure out, like, where people got the actual needle minders, the actual things to make the needle minders, like the resin or like the wood pieces. Well, I've been doing some research. Made my first one the other day. Found this little fox charm, which I think is for jewelry. And I made this for Phil, because he loves foxes. So, we're going to start making some needle minders. Now, it's not going to be like an all the time thing, you know, always have like a stock of needle minders in. It's probably just going to be like whenever I find things, or like there's a sale at Hobby Lobby on things like this. Probably just going to make some, pop them in the shop. I think, and I'll probably just do it on the Facebook page instead of doing it on Etsy. Etsy's nice, but I think it's kind of silly. Like, you have to pay a fee for the posting of the item, and then there's also like a fee when you sell something. I think it's a little ridiculous. Like, I get it, but like, it's also ridiculous. So it kind of sucks, because like, I know that things are priced more on Etsy than probably what they should be, because, you know, you gotta, you know, if something's worth $25, I'm not just going to sell it for $25 and then have like $5 in Etsy fees, because then you're making less than what the item is worth. So I get it. So to me, I think it's just easier to do it on Facebook, like some of the other people I follow do, you know, just going to PayPal you, and there we go. So I found a couple things, probably make these soon and get up on Weasley Studios Facebook. If you don't follow our page, group, go. Found this little taco pin. Make that into a needle minder because it's cute. And then I found these, and I'm super excited about these. Coffee and wine icons that I'm pretty sure are like, that are resin. Look at these. Look at those wine glasses. And here, I'll just show you the back. Look at those wine glasses. And that latte that says yum, and the coffee mug. Like, I should probably go buy more of these, because I could see these selling out really quick. Super excited about those. Now, the wine bottle is a little big, but I took it out of the package, and I think it's okay. You know what I mean? I mean, if you have a really big project, I think it would be fine. So stay tuned. Probably post on Instagram whenever we get some needle minders made and get them up on the Facebook page. Excuse me for that nasty burp. Okay, y'all. Now here's the best part of the video. I was sprinkled with stitchy kindness / racked. Some people say racked. I like kindness. I was gifted kindness 6 times since my last video. And all of it is amazing. All of it. So let's start with the first. The first. Well, not the first. Let's just start here. Let's start with what I got today. Sorry, it's all on the floor beside me. Today, I got 2 things from Michelle, Mindy Stitchy. Love it, Michelle. I haven't texted you yet, but I'm going to. So she sent me a postcard from California. It's cute. It's not where she lives. But she knows that I need everything. All the strawberry patterns should be mine. So there we go. Strawberries and cream, that's cute. And then, this is what I really wanted. And I'm super excited about it because this will go really well with the fruit and the veggies that I'm stitching up by Stitchrovia. But citrus motifs. Look at those oranges and lemons and kiwis and limes and avocados. What? That is literally the cutest fruit I've ever seen. And I'm so excited about stitching it. So thank you, Michelle. My second Stitchy Kindness is from Helga that I got this week. Now I knew she was sending this. Cute little pineapple card because she's obsessed with pineapples. Sleepy Sloth Quilt and Pillow Pattern by Elizabeth Hartman. Now, I don't sew or quilt yet, but what is amazing is that Helga, I think I said this in my last video, is going to teach me and Brittany from Itty Bitty Stitchies how to quilt. So she's like, I'm sending you the sloth pattern and we're going to make it. And I'm so excited about this. Like, I'm going to turn out sloth like it's my job. So I can't wait to do that. My third kindness is by Karen. Karen_Fox 1974 on Instagram. She also makes videos here on Flosstube, so go check her out. She's a very nice lady. My last video I talked about the Santa Village that I really want to do, but $60 for all 12 patterns was like, whoa, can't do that right now. But she had, oh, got a case of the itchy throat. She had the gingerbread emporium, and she was like, I'm sending that to you. Give me your address. So I did. So thank you very much, Karen. She also sent me the Mill Hill kit that I started. So 1 down, 11 more to go on that. My fourth Stitchy Kindness. This is from a girl named Casey. She lives in Australia. She actually has commissioned a couple crochet pieces from Phil. But she's like, I need your address because I'm going to send you stuff too. So she sent an Australian card with koalas on it. So she sent a baby koala kit. She sent us 4 kits. None of them have been opened or used. Floss, fabric, everything. So that is one of them. She sent this Wattle Cottage, not college. Love it. The Rose Cottage. This one I for sure really want to do. I'm not going to stitch the roses in front of it like that. And if I stitch this one, I won't stitch the yellow things either. I like the cottages just how they are without that. I don't know why those are there. And I don't know, is this a wattle? I don't know what a wattle is. Somebody from Australia, tell me what a wattle is. Yes, that's what that is. And then this one is amazing. OLGA GOSTIN'S, Australian Heritage Architecture. Look at that. Like house goals right there. Let me move right in. Super, super pretty. Love this. Never done a DMC kit, so we'll see how that goes. But obviously, it's DMC, it's thread. And like, there are more. Like, you literally may have to do all 8 of them and just have a wall of beautiful houses that I want to live in. So stay tuned for that. Okay. My 5th Stitchy Kindness is from Kelly Ann Langley. So there's a nice card. So she sent a whole lot of fabric, y'all. A whole lot of Ada cloth. She has been KonMariing her house. In layman's terms, she has been decluttering her shit and getting rid of stuff that she doesn't need. So, yay for fabric. She also sent fabric that she has dyed herself, because she's the dyed panda. Check her out on Facebook. Beautiful tie-dyed piece. She also sent a pattern that I'm going to finish for her by Stitchrovia. It is the Je t'aime le fromage. And I'm going to show it to you because it's not breaking copyright. Also, who's going to be able to make a pattern out of this? That right there. So I'm going to finish that for her. She only has like 1 line done on it, but she sent the threads and the fabric. And then she sent this cute little snowman pattern by the Prairie Schooler. That'll make a cute little ornament. Probably stitch that up for my mom because she collects snowman, so that'll be cute. And then she sent 2 magazines. One is full of Christmas ornaments. So this will be wonderful, since we all know my obsession with Christmas. And then this one I'm super excited about. The February issue of Cross Stitcher from this year. There's just so many things in here that I want to do. Let's find one. This is really cute. By Stitchrovia. I'm working on my PhD in cross stitch. Project's half done. I know a couple people that could use this. Yes, that was me being sassy. Finish your project, people. Let's see, what else? What else? Guess I should have prepared this before starting the video, shouldn't I have? I guess I learned today, I watched Pam and Steph's new video earlier, and I learned today that in every issue of Cross Stitcher, they have a new alphabet. Well, this is space. Is their alphabet this time. So I have no use for that unless somebody has a kid or something that they need a space themed. I'm definitely doing this for a bathroom downstairs. Now I'm not making it into a pincushion. I'm just gonna stitch that up and put it in a little hoop. That'll go cute with the cactus party that I did. I thought there was more in here that I wanted to do. Oh, there's a bunch of little winter motifs. There's a wiener dog in a sweater. Let me find. Okay. Now, I'm not going to make this into a key fob, but it's a wiener dog in a sweater. Like, how cute is that? I need all the wiener dog patterns. Because, duh. So that was my 5th Stitchy Kindness. Now, the first one that started it all was by a woman. Now I'm going to say your name wrong, or at least I hope I don't say your name wrong. Kalu. She is Kalukitas.02 on Instagram. KALUKITAS.02. Very nice lady. She does wonderful work. She was just like, I'm sending you a package, and she did. So the first thing we got is a gold kit by Dimensions, Coastal View. Very nice little seascaped. It looks very Greece-like. Obviously, thread and all of that. So that's really pretty and really nice of her. 2 needle minders, 2 Christmas needle minders. Snoopy, and look at that little trailer. Cute, the little wreaths and the snow and the trees. Love that. Lily, what are you doing? She sent some Ada cloth. Just some white and then some blue and some pink. I think Phil is going to take the white and do a tutorial video about dyeing. So everybody look for that. Now, I'm super excited about these 2 fabrics because they are just gorgeous. This is 28 count Lugana. These are both fabrics by LJ. This one is called Regency, and it is just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous purple color. Because she knows that I haven't stitched on linen yet and really want to. Purple is my favorite color, as you can tell. And then this one is also 28 count Lugana, and it's called Forever. These are both fabric of the month. Love that. So now, this is the best part of this kindness. She sent me 3 Mirabilias. People, 3. 3. First, she sent Bianca Bella. She is so pretty. Not sure how I feel about her or if I'll stitch her, but I could definitely see trading her. She's going after that apple. She's getting it. She is hungry. Then we have Persephone. Really, 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 really love her. Will definitely be stitching her. Probably not in the colors that is called for. And then this I've really been wanting. Santa. So, after Raven Queen gets done, starting Santa. And you all know I'm going to make him a black Santa. So Michelle, get excited. Black Santa's coming. You know, I've actually decided the other day that I'm going to make all of my mirrors black. I was talking with a lady on, I think I said this in a video already, about how there's not a lot of diversity in patterns. So I'm going to make my own diversity, and all my mirrors are becoming black. So take that, Nora Corbett. I might send her an email and be like, hey Nora, we need some black lady patterns. Okay. So that's my Stitchy Kindness. And it's funny that I was racked 6 times, because today, before me and Phil went on our hike, we went to the post office and I sent out 6 Sprinkle Stitchy Kindness packages. So 6 lucky people this week are getting some kindness from Weasley Studios. So I thought it was funny how I sent out 6 and I was given 6. Totally not planned. Didn't even think about that. So that's all I have as far as stuff to show you. Oh, no, I lied. I missed 2 pieces of haul. Got this Blingy Santa Needle Minder from Jen at Delicious Threads. That's part of my haul. Love it. Santa on my Santa. And then the fabric that Being Inspired is on is called Celestial Blue. It is 16 count Zygarde. Got this on eBay. It was only $8.99. I thought that was totally reasonable for the size that I need. And so far, I really like using it. It's a lot softer because it's dyed, obviously, but very, very pretty. So I think my Stitch from Stash budget so far is like blown. This was $9. That pattern, the double pattern, was $2, and then I spent $10 on color and cotton today, so almost my $25 limit. Oh well, what can you do? Maybe I should just up my budget. Don't tell me. No, staying at 25. Now that I've shown you everything I need to show you, I'm going to get on a Stitchy box. I'm going to call it my Stitchy box. Not my soap box. I'm going to call it my Stitchy box. And then I'm going to do my shout outs. So my Stitchy box is this. Since I just got done talking about my Stitchy Kindness, I feel like it's very important, if you are going to be given kindness, to return it. I think it's a good karma, and I think it just is good. It makes you a good person. Now, I'm not saying people are bad if you're getting kindness and not sending anything out, but I watch a lot of Flosstube, and a lot of the bigger people in Flosstube that have been doing it a while, or like people that everybody watches, I see people talk about getting things, people sending them stuff, getting sprinkled with kindness. They don't necessarily say sprinkle Stitchy Kindness, but they say, oh, so-and-so sent me this, and I got this in the mail today from so-and-so, and I feel like I see a lot of people never talk about sending stuff out. So I hope that if you are given kindness, I hope that you're giving kindness back. It's what the world needs right now. You know, the world is just, I don't want to say a sad place, but we just need to be kind to one another. Which leads me to my next point on my Stitchy box. So, last week, the week before, in Stitch Mania, the admins of that, who we all know, made a status about Flosstube. And how people are complaining about what people do in their Flosstube videos. So people are complaining about people drinking, like taking a drink of their beverages and other stuff. I don't know what these people are complaining about, but I just want to throw this out there as a PSA to all of you who watch and are thinking about making your Flosstube videos, or to people that already do make Flosstube videos. Ignore the haters, okay? I need you all to be you. Be you. And make your Flosstube videos however you want. I don't care if you drink in your videos, whether it be from a mug, whether you're drinking a beer, a glass of wine. I don't care if your dogs are barking. I don't care if you're holding your baby. I don't care if there's a jackhammer going outside your window. I don't care if you are texting on your phone while you're talking to me. What else are people complaining about? I don't care if you show patterns, because it's not a violation of copyright, but that's a whole nother video that me and Phil are going to make. I just don't care what you do in your videos, because it's your video, and you should do you, and make your video however you want. If you want to stare out the window for 5 minutes and talk to me, I'm probably going to listen. Do you know why? Because I'm probably stitching while I watch your Flosstube video, so I'm not always staring at my screen. And I highly doubt that these people complaining are just like sitting and staring at you. So, make your video however you want to. I'm not gonna complain about it, and I'm not gonna go on a social media platform like a 3-year-old and look stupid and complain because you took a drink of your coffee. There are more important things going on in the world right now to complain about than a Flosstube video. So, for any of you people watching my video and complaining, complain about our president, because that is something to complain about, okay? Complain about the Nazi terrorist walk that just happened in New York. I don't know the specifics. I was at work all day, and I honestly have been avoiding reading anything about it, but that's something that happened, so complain about that. Complain about children dying in Africa of diseases. That's important. Not a Flosstube video. Okay? Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my stitchy little heart. Stitchy little heart. Now, the last thing on my stitchy box podium. I have dubbed these people the cross-stitch troll police. So the other day in Stash Unload, which I think I'm going to be unfollowing that group and leaving it, I commented on the In Search Of thread. You know, and I posted a picture of the Santa's Village and was like, hey, looking for these 12 patterns, if anyone has them. You know, they're only $5 on 1, 2, 3 stitch. That's not really that expensive, but you know, $60 at one time is a lot of money for the pattern, so I'm like, hey, I'm sure I could see somebody, if I was gonna resell them after stitching them for like $2 or $3, they're not that big. So, you know, if I can get 1 or 2 off of there, why not? So I posted that, and some lady commented and was like, hey, they're on sale right now. They're on clearance on ABC Stitch. Never even heard of that website. Which, by the record, I went to that website when I read that lady's comment, and they were not on clearance. They were $6. So I don't know what she was talking about. But the admins like came at me and this other lady and was like, no linking other sites, or no linking other people, no linking eBay or other shops. Okay, first of all, lady, a link is when you copy a website address, put it in the comments and hit enter. Then it shows up with a little box that you can click on. You can click on it and it takes you somewhere. That is a link. Mentioning in the comments, hey, they're on clearance on this website without anything for me to click on to go somewhere is not a link. So she didn't link it. She simply just told me. Now, apparently in the rules on Stash Unload, you can't tell anyone where stuff is on clearance or anything like that. And the admin was like, everyone knows how to use Google. Not everyone knows the ins and outs of everything on the internet, okay? And I don't understand why, if no one has what you are looking for on Stash Unload, why you can't tell that person where they can find it online. Maybe they missed it. I personally don't know of every cross-stitch site on the internet to buy stuff. You know, I'd never heard of ABC Stitch, like that lady told me. And then the other day when I was watching D Squared's video, they talked about Stitch and Frog. I'd never heard of Stitch and Frog. So I just thought it was really rude. And then some other lady was commenting and defending this lady. And it's like, who cares? Like, who are these middle-aged women sitting at home and caring about where people buy cross-stitch patterns at? Like, just let people tell people where they can find it. And you know, I've been a member of Stash and Load for probably over a year now. And it's like, I've only ever bought one thing, and that was that magazine that I showed you in my last video of that Santa. It's just a lot of really, really old patterns. And then there's a lot of Miras, but they go really fast. And sometimes there are people that sell fabric. I feel like there's a lady on there that she is always posting fabric that she dyes, which I thought that was against the rules. But it's just, like, why do you care that this lady told me where I can find these patterns? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ugh. And it's the same thing with the copyright Nazis who are just so worried about people showing patterns or like a snippet of a pattern in a video or posting a photo of it. It's like, it's not a violation of copyright. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. And if it is a violation of copyright, why do you care? Why? You know, I'm sure the artist or the company will say something to that person, and that person will take it down. Like, they're not going to instantly sue them and throw them in jail, for one thing. You know what I mean? It's literally just cross-stitch. Like, moral of the story and this Stitchy Box and this rant is just mind your own business. You stitch your stuff, and I'll stitch my stuff, and don't be a cross-stitch troll. Because it's real annoying. Just be happy and, like, comment on people's photos. This is beautiful. I love it. You're doing such a good job. If somebody asks for advice, offer them advice. Just, like, let's just all be nice people. This is a great community, and I love being a part of it. But sometimes there are some people that are just really rude and unnecessarily awful. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So, stepping off my Stitchy Box, let's go shout-outs. So I've been watching a lot of people, watching a lot of new people, so I'm going to give a couple shout-outs to, thanks to Michelle at Benny Stitchy, I started watching a woman named Margot Howard. She's 22, so she's a young stitcher. She made her first video last week, I think. It was a short video because her camera battery was dying. She is currently in the process of stitching something for every person in her family, I believe for Christmas. So she shows a couple things that she's making. She's really good. She's married, and her husband is a truck driver, and she is in school for criminal justice. So go check out Margot Howard. Then Pam at Pam's Crafty Corner. I've been watching her for a while. Love her. Y'all, go buy Crystal Light Pink Lemonade. It's delicious. Pam is currently doing the ultimate stitchy kindness by stitching a, well, crap. I forgot the brand. A Duchamp. I don't know, but she's stitching this really cool witch for Jay at Mortuary Stitches for her, and it is amazing. Michelle at Bendy Stitchy started it, and Pam said she was going to finish it, and it's like, what a nice thing for the two of them to do. Like, stitch something for somebody else. Love it. It's just like, love it. So go watch Pam's Crafty Corner. She lives in Canada. So all my places to visit. So Pam, I might need you to show me around. And then I recently discovered Jessie Marie Does Stuff. I feel like I've seen a lot of people talk about her, and I was like, okay. And I've watched like 5 of her videos now. Watched her 2-hour-long whip parade. Amazing. A lot of whips, but amazing. She does amazing work. She's doing so many mirrors. And she's doing this elephant piece right now that I just am in love with. Dude, no whining. Their elephants are one of my favorite animals, and I just love it. It's so cool. It's so pretty. So go check out Margot, Pam, and Jessie Marie. And y'all have a happy Monday, and y'all have a happy Tuesday when you watch this video, because that's when it'll be uploaded to YouTube. So peace, love, and cross stitch, and I'll see y'all next time.